Yo, what's up? What's up? Another direct upload. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that recently and whatnot, right? Yeah, I'm just gotta get used to looking at that little point right there, right? But check it out. Check it out. Women will actively try to seduce a select man. So I want to follow up a little bit of what I was saying. In my upload yesterday, I defined what it means to be select. You have sex appeal. You have sex appeal to the point where a consensus of women who see you find you sexually attractive. I'm going to emphasize the word consensus because I don't care who you are. I don't care how handsome, muscular, charismatic you are. Somebody ain't feeling you, right? And then I don't care how generally non-select you are. Somebody feeling you, right? That's the thing. Oh, man. I mistimed my youngin'. Oh, well. Anyway, right? Somebody feeling you at the least, but that's what it means. If like generally select, a consensus of women find you sexy. Generally non-select, a consensus of women don't find you sexy. And the smart thing for a non-select dude is to learn how to spot the women who find them select. And and usually it's a funny thing with select men. They usually get pressed over that one woman they ain't feeling. It's always that one. But, they got plenty of women to console them. But anyway, right, a woman will actively try to seduce a select man. Oh, hold on for a second. All right, sorry about that. I had to holler at somebody real quick. Anyway, right. Make sure this thing on. All right. Anyway, I'm looking like Professor up here. I ain't really trying to get a look with this. I'm just older now. A little cool out here still. It's generally going to be warm, but, it's kind of windy. And it's also got that sinuses and shit. But, no, woman, that's how you know you select. See, understand something with women. Right? They will, if they choose a man, they're going to try to seduce him. Now, understand how a woman seduces. Like, most women ain't going to approach a man and be all up in his face, at least not directly. They ain't gonna go up and like, hey, you know what? I think you fine, poke that shit in, right? They ain't gonna do that, right? Usually what they gonna do is if they see you, they'll clock you first and they'll put themselves in a position for you. Like if they know, like I've had women tell me over the years how they do stuff. They'll clock some dude, they know he walk a certain path, they'll put themselves in that path. Or if they walk and they look back, see you coming, they'll slow down all of a sudden, right? Or like if you're in a grocery store, right? Say you're in a grocery store, you're shopping for something, and there's a bunch of signs up, bunch of workers around, but they come up on you, right? And they like, hey, do you know where the salt is? And like you standing next to it, right? They'll do something. Like women will do it indirect, right? That's one way. Like when you see women out here, they got their little leggings on, dress. They usually hunting or something, They hunting. Right, I remember I was working with this young girl on the job. She came in, had this nice little short dress on, mini dress, had some makeup on. I just looked at her. I said, "You hunting, ain't you?" She said, "Yeah." But when you select, you're not chasing women. And seriously, and what they do is once you open the door, even you still got to approach them. You got to just pick up on their signals. Like you don't really need so much as game as you need to pay attention. Like it could be a minute thing, right? Like I mentioned that youngin', who I might have got out the car to talk to, but I remember like when I first met her and stuff, and I was just saying hi, and then one day she stopped and she paused for just a second, right? Because it was like one of those quick. I was doing just a quick hi and just keep walking, but she paused, and I was like, oh, okay. If a woman do that, they kind of want you to say something to them. If they pause for a second, and it could be less than a second, right? But that's how they'll do it. It could be real subtle. But they're going to try to do it. And if they get to know you, then they be the type, they hit you up with a text. You be on something you ain't even thinking about. Or, some of the bold ones, they might be like, hey, what you doing? Or, hey, what's going on or something, right? They'll put themselves in a position for you to make the move. But they really making the moves. What's that saying? A man chases a woman until she catches him. That's pretty much it. They chasing a woman. Women always broke that game down to me. I didn't get it until I was older, though. I remember, like, when I was a freshman in college, I was chasing women like crazy, and women would just take me to the side and say, Rom, you don't have to work that hard. They tell me, they would say, look, you trying too hard, right? And that's what a lot of non-select guys do. They chasing thinking they running shit, right? But the reality is a woman already going to know. When she, and see, the thing is, like, when a woman chooses a guy she turned on by him, she pretty much going to stay turned on by him unless he do something stupid. And one of the keys to that is, like, a dude who's select, he used to it, he experienced, he'll pick up that the woman's interested, and he'll just go get her at his leisure. He'd be like something I'll say is, I'll see somebody, they, giving me those signals like they trying to get my attention or something. I say, yeah, got one. I'll get them at the leisure. And that shit can last years as long as you don't do nothing stupid. And see, at that point, you can only turn a woman off. But see, that's the key to how you know. Now, you can think you alpha in the real world, and, you can think, you got all this going on, money and all that, but a woman don't really know that shit and really don't care. Like, when women choose in those first few seconds, the only thing they got to choose off of is whether or not you can get it. That's all they got. They don't know anything about your character. Now, if somehow they get to know you or something later, that attraction might grow. It might. But a lot of times, that's hard for it. And really, for that to happen, it had to be a situation where they see you in a totally different light from when they first met you. Like, say you meet some woman on a job or something, right? And you really shouldn't try to holler at her, man. She just kind of friend zones you. She always see you dressed in like the work uniform or something like that, and you behave in a certain way. But then you go to a party or something, like say somebody had a party, and you got your fly gear on, and you're not as serious, you partying more, then she might choose you then, right? But even then, she's going to still come for you. She's going to let you know. Sometimes women will just tell you. And women, they've been like that since they children. Shoot. I lost count of how many little girls I had to pull off my sons. And little girls would be coming to the house. I came home one time from work, my co-parent standing there, 2 sons standing there, and some little girl standing there. I was like, my first thought was honestly like, damn, one of my baby mamas caught up with me and just dropped the kid off. As an aside, I ain't saying this to brag, but probably, I got this one woman out there still unaccounted for, so I'm like, I always expect that call from paternity court or something. I'll just go in there just to mess with Lauren Lake, though. But anyway, a woman, if that's how you know you select, how often does that shit happen? If you consensuously select by women, how often they trying to seduce you? How cooperative are they? How easy are they making it for you? Because a lot of times women be throwing softballs at some dudes that I'm just be like, damn, shit. I'm serious. I'll be like, damn, dude, that woman tried to hand you the poo. What you doing? Seriously, women are very aggressive, but they like I said, very few women just gonna come up and tell you they want to get with you. And even then, because in my inner circle, I got nothing but select dudes. I got a few non-select who are willing to humble themselves. And I do mean humble themselves and do the work. I do got some of them, right? But I got some cats, man, they be telling me some shit. I'm like, damn. They be telling me how women be trying to seduce her. Like, I'm gonna tell you what, that's how I know if I talk to somebody, that's one of the ways, right? I'm gonna give you, I said I wasn't gonna say it because I know people gonna try to lie and try to impress me and shit, but you're gonna have about 2 or 3 stories where some woman done showed up to your place, or some woman done made you a plate. She done made you a plate, P-L-A-T-T. Yeah. And I might have to cut this one short, y'all. Oh, damn, girl. Alright. Anyway. It's like, I'm just playing, because I know somebody watching this and say, hey, Rom, see, that's why I can't mess with you. Use a hub. Anyway, right? You're going to have some stories, and I mean consistent stories, like, not like once every, 5 years or some shit that happened to you, 10 years ago or some shit like that, right? You're going to have some recent shit, like daily shit almost. Like somebody trying to holler or something like that, right? But they're going to try to do it. That's how you know. That's how you know. And they strictly hollering. They ain't hollering because you're community service. They ain't hollering because you educated. They don't know if you got a degree. They have no idea about you. All they see, even if you standing there with an expensive suit on, standing in front of an E-class, they still don't know, because a lot of women smart enough to know some dudes be out here faking. Right? They don't know. All they know is one thing. You can get it. That's all they know, or not get it. That's all they know at that moment. And that's what they're making a choice on. When you're here 5 seconds, how the fuck can a woman tell anything about your character, whether you make a good father, all that? Now, they might try to say that shit to rationalize them being turned on by their sex, because they know people can't handle that. And they get shamed for it. But that's all they can tell in that minute. And like women, man, they be handing dudes the pie if they select. They hand them they ain't approaching. And then you got some guys out here, they want to, they thinking like some of these select dudes should be going in on women, right? I'm like, for what? The women coming over with trench coats on. They bring in a plate, PLATT. They should. They making it easy for them. Hell, they giving them free food if they have served at a restaurant. What the fuck they got to go in on that for? You going to ruin that? Say, oh yeah, you doing this and that. Please. Shit. That sounds stupid as shit, man. It's like if you selected the women treating you right, you don't really have a reason going on. You might do so in general when they do some fucked up shit, but for the most part, you're going to be like, yeah, you'll laugh about it. And shit, you be laughing about it. Be like, man, yeah, they doing all this shit. Oh, well. Be like, hey, girl, come on over here. There's a big fine woman wants you back that ass up. You be doing all that shit. You ain't going to be too hard on them. Because it's easy, seriously. And a lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys don't get that shit, man. A lot of guys don't. They never lived in that world. I can listen to them talk. You ain't gonna be too harsh, because the women friendly. They're making it easy. They breaking rules for you. I mean, seriously, they breaking rules. Because understand one thing, and this is something about the whole select, non-select thing, right? The same woman who will give hell to a man, she will flake on him, she will use him for money, do whatever, treat him like shit. She will let that select dude, she will do whatever for him. She will serve him. She will be like, yes, sir. She will put a collar on her goddamn neck and walk on all fours for him. Right? And shit, whereas if she even deal with that non-select dude, he get a few seconds of sex while she's staring at the ceiling. Shit, she letting the select dude plaster all over the wall and stuff. He just look at her and shit, she get wet. It's a totally different world, man. It's totally different. But the thing to understand, you want to get to the place where women are trying to seduce you. I mean, that's on my whole program, what I teach. I teach much thing is primarily how to attract it, how to get there. That's why I talk about the body game, because that's one of the ways. The other way is just having a cool personality, because a lot of non-select dudes don't have a cool personality. They ain't likable. And I'm just going to be real. I don't give a fuck you get offended. You ain't likable. Too many non-select dudes, man. I'm like, shit. Take this shit off. It's getting warm. But, yeah. Too many non-select dudes. Assholes, man. Seriously, I don't give a fuck. Thumb this shit down. Say whatever. Get in my face, you got a problem with me. I'm just being real. A lot of times, select dudes are just cool motherfuckers. Shit. I saw a so-called Pookie in the store the other day, right? That dude was cool, man. I mean, he looked totally Pookie, but then he had to interact with something. He had to talk to the cashier about something. I think he didn't take his receipt or something, so he came back. I'm still there. He talking to a dude. It was like real polite, calm. He wasn't acting all stupid. He's just cool. Seriously. A lot of dudes just got to learn how to be cool, because that's one of the things women are attracted to in a man, because the women in general are emotional, man. They're all over the place. So if you're a cool, calm dude, right, they gravitate towards and this is regardless of how you look. Like if you can be an average looking dude and you just a cool motherfucker, women going to do that. That's why, that's another reason why an average looking dude can win. If they cool, because women, I'm going to tell you what, and I probably need to do yet another video on this. I'll get around to it. Or fuck it, join one of my private sites or Patreon. Women at the thing are attracted to that energy in a man. His demeanor. That's like everything. It ain't just his look or anything. And if a man give off that energy that he ain't cool and calm, which is a masculine trait is self-control. Shoot, they ain't gonna come to that. And women want that. They look for that. They want that energy. They want that rock. Right? That's one of the things. That's a big thing. Every single dude, I'm gonna tell you what. Every single time I meet a definitely select dude, they always been cool. Always. Don't believe that asshole shit, man. You gotta be an asshole and all of that. They real cool. They ain't to say they can't go there. But they just cool people. You can talk to them. Even I've known some straight up thugs who were select. Man, you talk to them, they generally mellow. They generally some mellow ass mother. Anybody who knew any real gangsters, they generally mellow motherfuckers. As long as you don't fuck with this shit. You know? And like even dudes, if you educate like you got a lot of educated dudes who are real cool with people because they don't throw that shit in motherfuckers' faces. You know, they got their degrees or whatnot, but they don't be trying to look down on some other man or something. And see, women are attracted to shit like that. Seriously, women are attracted. I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of dudes hurting themselves on YouTube when they doing all these videos going in on women. Women checking them out. Women checking them out like a champ. Right? But the women looking at him say, nah, he ain't cool, he ain't calm, you know? That'll make her feel secure. You know? They want that motherfucker who can lead. That leader type look like he can handle shit. That's something else too. There's a lot of, see, it's not just one, some dudes just think because they got some money or even like some decent looks, but it's a lot of shit that they trying to feel from a man. They need to feel like that motherfucker got some control. They need to feel masculinity from that man. They gonna go crazy over. Seriously. Like I said, I'm looking here. They should put the thing there, but whatever. Because I like looking people in the eyes and shit. Alright? So, anyway, though, that's it. You know, this is a bit of a ramble, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how people don't get it. How you ain't seen women throw some shit at some dude? I see that shit all the time, man. I've been seeing that since I was in grade school. Shit. The girls be handed shit. First time I saw a vagina and shit, man, I was 8 years old. Little 7-year-old girl, we were playing chase. I'm chasing a whole bunch of them. She told the rest of them to run along. And she just stopped and pulled her pants down. It's like, shit. Oh, man. She ain't no hair or anything on it, but, you know. It's a simple thing. Shit, I saw that with my sons. Like I said, I used to have to pull little girls off of them. I come home, like I just said, I came home from work one time. I had another little girl standing there. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? She done follow one of my sons, huh? Shit. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Hey, I'll check my shit out tomorrow and stuff, man. I gotta go check my traps. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all.